Hi, welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. It's me, your friend Corey here, getting my yarn winder ready. I have a lot to clean up from the little gifts I've been making and organizing. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to hang out and refill some spots in here of things that I had to take out that I've used a bunch of, and they just need to be rewound. So, glad you're here today. Well, that should be a better view. Oh, now I can see you. Hi. Anyways, hope everybody's doing well. This should be on nice and secure. Use a little twist. You should be good there. Now this one I don't believe I really used, but that ended up like that. So we'll pop that there. We're going to start with this gorgeous yellow, which somehow I found like this in a bag next to a pink, and I was like, wow, that was a wild party apparently. Okay. So today's been a busy day again. Been doing the chores I've been putting off for crochet. Thumb's still feeling kind of yicky. Like it doesn't hurt, but it's catching. It catches the yarn, and it's making me feel a little bit out of place because I want to crochet. I have other projects to do. I have some to finish, and short of putting a band-aid on it, which I don't want to do, it's just going to be like this for a few days. I can't not do my dishes. There's no one else to do them. Well, I could ask, but they're not going to do them. And so I'm constantly with my hands in water every day. That's doing it. And I'm in the middle of potty training. So not only am I washing my hands with soap when I go to the washroom, but I'm doing it when somebody else goes to the washroom. Okay, this is actually going to be a movie-a-thon. This one's super tangled. We're just going to put that one aside for right now. I just want to wind. I'm not in the mood to undo this. It's been a very long day. I had to move a bed. Ooh, that's a nice yellow. Anyway, this one I just used, and I know I used a bit of it on my daughter's wand, so I know this one's going to be needing a rewounding. Okay, we're going to go like that. We're just going to enjoy the relaxing vibe of winding my yarn nice and gentle. Easy peasy. This one, in fact, I think I might have done by hand before I got my yarn winder. Oh my. Wow, that's exciting. Oh, whew. Looks like it ripped. So everybody have a good Friday the 13th. I hope it was a lucky day for you. It wasn't too bad for me. My daughter had a great day. So that's good. I was just playing fire truck. My youngest. I was the house on fire. Good roll, good roll. I'll reprise that one again later. However, she put me out. And I flared back up, so she had an extra big challenge. She enjoyed that very much because she likes firemen toys and games. So that was fun. Both my daughters were delighted by that because they were surprised. Fire will flare back up. What? So it looks pretty nice back here right now, right? All around me are bags and bags of yarns, projects, balls of yarn, this and that, things I just tossed in a bag I'm sorting through, and just a big hot mess this week. Like, it's just, and I'm tired. So I'm only doing one video today, and so this weekend I'll probably take some time aside do a few videos. Hopefully my hand will be good enough to do some crochet, because like this is a crochet channel. Sorry, I'm trying. I'm making the effort. That's okay. All of us end up with injuries or imperfections. And we're going through that change of season when it's starting to cool down a little bit, and sometimes my skin reacts to the temperature changes. I swear. Makes me understand why some societies decided to just live underground. Yeah, that last one, it must have been done by hand because it was kind of circular. This is very square. Looks good though. Looks good. Please don't stick to my hand. There you go. There you go. Where's my end? There's my end. I'm gonna pop you back in the middle. Back in the middle. Such a beautiful color. I do enjoy this color. I'm gonna have to find more. It's so bright. It's probably the same kind, but they look like they're from the same family, right? They got that extra glow to them. That's pretty neat, especially considering it's like a dollar store yarn. I'm quite happy with that, and I find that, in this day and age where everything costs so much and everything's so expensive, and we all are getting all these fears and hearing about things like Walmart is downsizing their aisles, and Michael's doesn't have much for yarn, and these are the main places that I can go to besides like very expensive specialty shops that don't carry a lot of average yarn, because I like the bougie stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love the expensive stuff, but am I going to use real wool to make an amigurumi? No. Am I going to use very expensive material to make a shirt or a sweater for my daughters? No. We saw the other day what happened to one of my sweaters that I made using a carrion cake. And those aren't a carrion cake. And it took 2 of those, so that's like $30 right there, because they're like $15 in Canada. And that's fine. But she ripped it. The arms are completely ripped. I'm going to have to double up on it. I might use this yarn actually to sew it back up, but I'm going to have to go over it twice just to make sure that it's strong enough to withhold her abuse, because she's a young, active child. That's fine. But I mean, for things like that, I really don't want to have to pay a premium price for a premium yarn for some of the things I want to make. I really don't. Some things for sure. I've got my expensive yarns up there, here, and another spot. But most of these cakes are just the bargain acrylics that you can get everywhere, which is my price range. I'm not ashamed of it, but I do have my super nice Baraccos and other fancy bougie ones I've come across. I've got a whole series of Premier anti-pillings that were meant to make a blanket from Annie's Blanket Club. And they are, I didn't even show you that. They are very beautiful. Very small skeins. You can't really buy them that big. I looked. Mary Maxim didn't have them. I don't know what else to look. But, yarn. Okay, this one is definitely one of my dollar store. Yeah. Definitely. I remember buying a ton of these pinks. Because, I got a pink loving daughter. Can't go wrong with that, right? Find her color. Yeah, go for it, right? So I use a lot of these in some of the projects, and I only use little bits at a time. Like quarters and a couple rows here and there. Some of them I started using and I changed my mind, so they got a little manhandled, kicked around, so to speak, so they're just going back into the drawer. But I am going to neaten up the whole thing because I like looking at my yarn, so I want to keep it as nice and neat as possible. And I'm waiting for it to be like 2 more weeks since the last time I saw the last bug before I take down the plastic and store it till next summer. but they are trying to make their way inside, so I don't want to do that quite yet. Soon, so they won't be so shiny for much longer. This is a granny square practice I'd done, and we're using them as doll blankets, but it has a couple spots where my weaved in ends are coming out, so it's going to get a little repair. I know you're asking yourself, what is that beautiful piece? It's a doll blanket. Because I have daughters. They like dolls. There we go. And around we go. Oh, plastic falling over. I was like, what is that? Oh dear. See? I looked away to look at something else. Now I got a loose end. It's going to make this a little untidy eventually. Oh well. I'm not going to try to figure out how far back that was. Because I just don't feel like it. Yeah, I moved furniture. Cleaned up stuffies. Made beds. Vacuumed. Dusted. And that was just in my room. Did the dishes. Made the dinner. Did all the stuff. I still have a load of laundry to get out of the dryer. And another one to go into the dryer. But I do not think I will be folding those this evening. Because I folded, 4 loads already today? When I say I'm a little behind, I mean a little behind. I mean the laundry's been sitting there clean all week. But I just haven't had the motivation, the gumption, or really the time passed. By the time I'd get around to it, I was too tired. I'll be honest, it just has not been feeling so great. And I didn't show you that one either. My goodness. I'm super slipping. Sorry, guys. Gorgeous pink. Very pretty. Reminds me of like an ice cream. Not a strawberry ice cream. There's another ice cream that's like this. Not that I've been liking ice cream much. I've been on, you're going to think I'm crazy, I have been on a hummus kick. I have been eating a lot of hummus, which is great. I need the proteins and all that. I love good hummus. And then I have a wonderful hummus in my fridge right now that I have been eating on and off. Like my lunch today was a handful of crackers and some hummus. That was enough. I didn't need more than that. I wasn't feeling terribly hungry, but I knew that would be probably the most healthy thing that I could eat, which is great. Oh, yes, this is a good pink too. This one's similar to the one I just did. Similar, but not quite the same. And this is going to clear up my whole desk, because my desk has been pretty crowded the last few days. I've got a bag and a box lid for a big banana box full of random bags that I've been just putting together as I'm going through projects, because I'm not putting away the yarn right away. Just because I need to do this, and I just didn't feel the need to get going, I guess, is the best way of putting it. Such a nice pale pink. I just love it when they look like that. That's especially good when you're doing a project, because you're just like, yeah, that is such a triumphant moment. I feel it's a triumphant moment. I don't know if other people feel that way. I think it's kind of one of those bittersweet moments where you're like, I've gotten this far. I still have a little bit to go. But look at it now, Mom. Look at it now. Whew. A little flushed. Hope I'm not getting sick. Daughter's been back to school for a week and a half? Probably going to catch something soon. And that's how it goes when you got kids. They bring home all the germs and cough them in your face. Oh well. You do what you do. There we go. And beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to take you back a little, because you just went right on top, didn't you? You did not want to go around. You just went across the top. And that ended up being a mess eventually. So go nice and slow. Nice and even. There we go. That's better. That is much better. And this is a good sized cake. I'm just going to wrap around my end. This is what, my 4th cake I've gotten done? Oh, that is so good. That has actually cleared up a lot of mess on my desk here that I've been looking at. Here we go. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And right into the shelf it goes. Thank you for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. I'm your friend Corey, and I'll see you again very soon.
Mama,
bye.